Okay, so I haven't talked about foreign women in a while. I've been going off on these American bitches. You know what I'm saying? So I just noticed that foreign women they see more value in you than American women. You see, American women are fucking spoiled. You know, they got their fucking options out here. There's way more men than women. So yeah, if you're an average guy in America, you're gonna struggle. But let me tell you, if you're an average man in the Philippines or in Thailand or in Colombia or in Brazil, you're not gonna struggle at all, bruh. Only foreign women see the value in you. American women, they're pretty much finished, man. You know, American women are finished. Like when I post my shit up on Facebook, I get a whole lot of likes from foreign women, fine foreign women too, man. Gorgeous women that are like, sevens and eights. Okay, to me, a seven is fine. You know what I mean? You know, seven is good for me. You know, an eight, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now the nines and tens, they're not really. Even in Thailand, those girls are hard to get unless you got some bread. Okay, then you can get them. You got some money, you can get those. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about a whole lot of money. You don't have to be a multi-millionaire. You just got to be a thousandaire out there. You see what I'm saying? But I noticed that every fucking post that I put up, foreign women like it, bruh. Not a single fucking American woman like my shit. Now they come around, they look at my pictures, but they're not gonna heart it or like it or nothing like that. And I'm like, oh, look at these bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know how to fucking pursue a man. You see, foreign women, they'll pursue you. The other day, this chick, this Thai chick, she was telling a story about how she was hanging out with this black dude, and this black dude had a bunch of options in the club, and he couldn't figure out what option he was gonna go home with. Okay, and he was talking about how he couldn't make up his mind and shit. Should he go home with that girl or should he go home with the other girl? You see what I'm saying? Should he go home with blah blah blah? So I'm like, God damn, I need to be over there, bro. I need to be over there because this motherfucker got options. You see what I'm saying? You know, he couldn't make up his mind on who he was gonna go home with. You know, he was in Thailand in a club and he was with a group of girls. He couldn't figure out which one he was gonna go home with. That's options right there. If that's not options, then I don't know what is. You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, God damn, dude. I'm over here in the land of the saturated. And think about it, man. You got other black men you gotta compete with, okay? And then you got other types of men, like you gotta compete with white men, then you gotta compete with Asian men for Asian women. Then you got to compete with Hispanic men. You got to compete with Hispanic men for Hispanic women for the big booty because Hispanic women got big old booties and stuff. We like that too, and Hispanic man like that too. So it's kind of hard. You see what I'm saying? Like it's kind of hard to compete with them for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now you go over to Asia. Thailand, them Thai men do not like all that booty, man. They don't. They don't. Thai men do not like that booty. They don't like big booties and shit. Thick. They don't like thick women out there. So guess who I gotta compete with for the thick women? Just myself, man. Now there's a few black men that live out there in Thailand, but it's only a few. You see what I'm saying? It's like probably like 2% of the population black men, right? So there's nothing to compete with. You see what I'm saying? Now, if the country was half black men, like if the population, you know, was half black men, then yeah, I'll have problems because I gotta compete with other black men, right? But in Thailand, I, all the thick women would go to me. You see what I'm saying? And thin women too, and thin women. You know what I'm saying? Thin and thick women. That's what I like. Thin, thick, right? Big booty. Small hips. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to compete so goddamn hard. See, this is the reason why, you know, um, I'm trying to make it out to those countries because here, here in America, it has gotten so saturated to the point where you have droughts that are unbearable. You see what I'm saying? You know, you have droughts. I mean, when the pandemic wasn't happening, I would have droughts like about like 2 or 3 months at a time. Then finally, I would get laid after about 2 or 3 months of hunting and begging, right? You know, I finally would get laid. Out there, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as a drought, especially if you own a house and you own a business and you're doing good for yourself out there. You know, there's no such thing, man. There is no such thing as a drought in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? Too many women, bruh. Eight, nines, and tens too. If you got the money, eight, nines, and tens. You know, you own a house that's huge, got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, a swimming pool, backyard. Dude, you are rich. You fucking with the eight, nines, and tens. I mean, goddamn, you would have the fucking woman of your dreams if you had $100,000 house. Okay, nice car, swimming pool in the background where you can party and shit by the pool. You know, in your own backyard. Invite her friends over. We all just have drinks and stuff, hang out. You know, you are rich. You are doing well in Thailand. You are rich. You see what I'm saying? Like out here, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. I can get pussy, but it's a challenge though to get the pussy. If I really try, if I put on my nice clothes and stuff, man, and be at low percentage body fat, yeah, I can get some pussy. Don't get me wrong, I can. But who wants it to be a challenge all the time, though? I don't want it to be a challenge. Out there in Thailand, there is no challenge whatsoever to get pussy. You're talking about easy, easy, easy peasy. You see, the thing is, if you out there, you ain't got nobody to compete with for the thick women. And I love them thick. I love a thick. Oh, man. Oh, man. I love them thick, man. That big old booty bouncing off my goddamn dick while I'm hitting it from behind. You know what I'm saying? Them thick ass thighs and shit. That shit makes my motherfucking mouth water. Like they say in England. Water. That makes my mouth water. Yeah, big old booties, bro. Big booty, huge asses. Yeah, yeah. In Asia, period, they do not like thick women at all. So guess what? Who you got to compete with? Nobody. Just by yourself. There's not too many black men out there to compete with. There's not a whole lot of white men to compete with. You see what I'm saying? So all the fucking thick women go to you. And I shoot, I don't mind, bro. I don't mind having all the thick women, bro. Like you'll never ever have a drought. That's why I work so hard trying to hit this jackpot. Cause I know once I hit this jackpot, bro, it's gonna be bussing proper nuts every single day of my life for the rest of my life. To me, that's all worth the struggle. The struggle that I gotta go through to get it. It's all worth the struggle. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All over the world, I'll be busting all kinds of nuts for the rest of my life. You know, you go to any country, bro, you can find them thick women, bro, and you don't have to compete. There's no other black men to compete with. There's no white men to compete with. It's just you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's just you out there with the thick women. And they'll fight over you too, man. Don't get me wrong, bro. I done heard stories of women out there fighting over black men. Showing up to their goddamn work and shit, all worried and stressed out, wondering if the man is cheating. I've been hearing stories, dude. I've been hearing stories, dog. I've been hearing stories about black men being fought over, you know, by Thai women out there and in Colombia. They fight over you because there's not a whole lot of black men to go around out there, bro. I told you there's a high demand for black men in Thailand. I'm telling you. And in Colombia, bro. It's high demand, bro. Out in the U.S., not so much. There's not a high demand out here for black men out here. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not. You know, but but if you were in Thailand right now, the Philippines, or any other country, you would be busting proper nuts. Proper. We're talking about eight, nines, and tens, women in their 20s, early 20s to mid 20s to late 20s. You will be busting proper nuts. We're talking about women that are bad, okay? I mean, bad. I'm telling you, we talking about proper all kinds of nuts because these women are bad. When you look at these females, and you're in the fucking bed with them. You're looking at them eye to eye. They so goddamn beautiful. You just gonna bust a nut inside of her, man. God damn, this girl is beautiful. Oh shit, so goddamn beautiful. Let me tell you, if I was out there right now, bruh, and I was having sex with a nice female that was an 8, 9, or 10, I wouldn't last very long in bedroom. Let me tell you, bro. Maybe for the first like couple of weeks of having sex with her, I probably have a hard time, holding my nut in, man, because you're not used to that caliber of female. So you're gonna explode on her hotness right away. You're gonna explode all over her hotness. right away because you're like, God damn, I'm not used to this type of girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to this shit. Out here in America, bro, for the eight, nines, and tens, it's a huge struggle, bro. It's a huge struggle. Why? Because your competitors, it's who your competition is. I tell you, who's competing? Who's competing? It's your competitor, bro. You got all sorts of dudes out here with all sorts of money, and it's even hard to get scraps. You see what I'm saying? That's how bad it is in America, the dating world. And then when you do get a woman, you're only gonna keep her for only a couple of months, and then it's over because she don't found another guy with more money, man. That's all it is. That's all it is. She don't found another dude. Social media. But in Thailand or in Colombia or wherever you want to travel in the world, you know, there's a whole lot of women for you, and there's plenty to go around, man. There's no shortage. Okay. In Thailand, there's no shortage of women, bro. Beautiful women all over the place for every single goddamn man and foreigner out there. Every fucking man of the land and foreigner. There's plenty to go around. We're talking about not just like you know how like there's not enough fucking food to go around. You know, for example, like like in America, if there's a picnic, right, there's not a whole lot of food to like go around in this picnic. You see what I'm saying? So when you show up to the picnic, right, you show up to the picnic and there's very little food on the table. There's like a few hot dogs, some turkey, some chicken and stuff like that. Maybe some grapes and some apples, right? But you know what? All the big motherfuckers over there, they hogging that shit. And you step over there like, man, can I get some? They're like, man, here these crumbs. You can have these crumbs. That's America, bro. Until you knock those big ass dudes out and take what's yours, that's America, bro. You have to basically knock dudes out just to get the pussy, just so you can get some. That's America for you, bro. But in Thailand, you show up to the goddamn picnic, there's food everywhere. There's food everywhere, man. Food everywhere. You can just reach out and get some. That's how easy it will be, man. Just reach out and get some. Hey man, get some of this. Okay, cool. There's plenty of food everywhere at the picnic for every single man. There's not like a small amount of food where all the men they're guarding their fucking food with their life and shit. You show up, they only giving you crumbs off the table and shit. That's America, bro. If you're not part of the 20%, you're getting crumbs off the table. You see what I'm saying? You are getting crumbs off the table. If you are not in the 20%, you're getting crumbs off the table. Straight up. You know? That's why you have to move, man. That's why you have to move. Now, they say, well, you're gonna deal with some discrimination or whatever in Thailand. And I'm like we don't deal with discrimination in America. Like we can actually escape this shit. Discrimination is worldwide, bruh. It's matter of fact, it's worse here in America than it is in Thailand. You know what I'm saying? And Thailand, they treat you better out there, man. Now you might run into a few, motherfuckers that might not like you, but that's only a few. Out here in America, nothing can be more racist, more discriminatory, bullshit than America, bruh. You see what I'm saying? You see, out there, man, your population is small, very very small. You know what I'm saying? You're like probably like 2% of the population in Thailand. Not even that, probably. So there's not gonna be a whole lot of hatred for you going on, because they know you're here. Maybe you're here for only a little bit, and then you're gonna go home. You see what I'm saying? Or you might be living here on a retirement visa or something like that, right? Very little population. Don't have to worry. Don't have to worry about sharing jobs with you and shit because you're not working. I'm not. I don't want to work in Thailand. I want to be on an endless vacation, man, for the rest of my life. An endless vacation where I wake up with fine, beautiful women in my bedroom, getting up, putting on my slippers to go play some PS5, go to the gym, go to the beach, lay up at the beach with my girlfriend, with my dog, go back home, fuck some more, play some PS4 or PS5 or whatever. Look at TV, enjoy my house, kick back, go to the go to the swimming pool outside, chill with my girlfriend, have a few drinks. You see what I'm saying? That'll be my life forever, bruh. That's not a boring life at all, man. You know what I'm saying? Just living my life and not doing as this system say do, man. And that's what I want to do. Oh yeah, and busting all kinds of nuts, all kinds. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm gonna end this video, man. Just wanted to drop that quick one, dude. Gotta get out of America, man. This is not the place anymore. This is not the place. Too saturated, bro. Too many men to compete with. You'll never have a happy life. You'll never have a happy dating life, that is, until you leave this country, man, for good. You guys have a good day. Peace out. Take care. Hit the Cash App, and I'm out.